about to start the play portion of the show. This play is called Wrong Turn, and it's written by Kenny.
Good evening, good evening. My name is John Jones, reporting from WISE News. There has been a major earthquake in California. It registered a 9.6 on the Richter scale. The damage has been crazy. There's been billions and billions of deaths, but we do not know the rest. We will get the rest to you right in a while. I'll report back to you. Just stay tuned.
Ooh, child.
I just got a lot going on right now. You know, you're having a lot of bills, you have a lot of bills, you have a lot of bills, and you got kids. I got a lot of bills and I got kids. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these bills I got. If somebody, anybody, can help me pay them, it'll help me out a great deal. I'm having a hard time here. I'm having a hard time here. Y'all know I'm losing some things here. I want y'all to be patient and understand, because some things you can't hold on to. Sometimes you got to let them go. All right, wait a minute. I flipped. So, what I'm going to try to do here is try to help myself out, because there's a lot of bills I got to pay, and I'm looking for somebody to help me out. Just help me out. I ain't got but a few. I got one for $300. I got one for $450. This is the one my child gave me earlier. Let me see what I got. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, shoot. Let me take the hat off, because my hair got to be hair.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to do what I can't do here. I just need somebody to help me out. I got one for $1,1500. That's my daughter. This is my son's bill. It's the cheapest. It's $2,500. I'm trying to tell you some things like that. Could you hook me up and go ahead and put on number one for me? That just hook me up here, because I'm trying to make some money. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Ooh, child. Trying to do the electric slide on the stage. Thriller has officially left the building. Wind it up. Do a sprinkler.
You fly out of vein. You fly out of vein. You fly out of vein. Go ahead and see you, y'all gonna run, and that young people coming.
Oh, watch out now, watch out now. You know what's going on? Stagger lead, that's stagger lead.
Oh, here we go. Come on, man.
Try to hold.
You fly out of vein. You fly out of vein. You supply music. I supply the words. You supply the music. I supply the words. Oh no, I gotta finish it. Oh. I know that now. Come on in. I know that. Here, son. Here. What you want? What you here for? To pay a bill? Yeah, you need to pay a bill?
I don't know that.
What are you doing here for? What you come here for here?
I'll be the dad,
Busy. I'll see you. I'll see you. Put your hand like that. Just put your hand like that. You used to it.
Well.
It's okay. It's okay. You know the hard part about it? This is what I find to be the most difficult. Because I never knew. I talk to this boy here all the time. All the time I talk to him. But I never knew. You remember that? I never knew that those people in our ancestors that worked hard for us to be not in the position we are in now. I never knew that we were going back to that day. I never knew. I never knew. This isn't about the race. This is about choices. I never knew. When I was a child growing up, that I would never have a child, ever have a child to be like this. Did you? I said, I never knew. I never knew during my time period when we used to do on the playgrounds, me and my friends playing on the playgrounds, I never knew. I never knew that one day they'll be asking me for a nickel or a dime on the corner, homeless sleeping up underneath the bridge. I never knew that was going to happen. I never knew. I never knew. I'm going to tell you now, just you listen to it real closely because I never knew. And it's not about race, but I never knew. Being that this man right here is my son, I never knew that when you were coming up during the time period, when you used to walk down the line like this here, you had handcuffs behind you, cuffs on your knee, and they asked you to come up on here and you've been sold because you did it without choice. But he's doing it because he chose to. I said, I never knew. I never knew that you'll be sitting in there robbing a man for a pair of tennis shoes. I never knew because when my mom and my daddy told me we only had one pair of shoes. We didn't have two. Now these kids nowadays have 6 or 7 pairs and they still robbing me. I never knew. I never knew. I'm going to tell you what I never knew, and it's very important that you listen to me because I did not know it. I never knew that when you went ahead and went to school, you was walking 1 mile at a time, hoping that you read one book at a time. I never knew that nowadays kids don't even want to go to school. I never knew that. I never knew that those people back then that struggled with one pair of shoes, some with no pair of shoes, some with no books, that walked 2 and 3 miles to get to school. I never knew that they had a bus. They had a bus to pick them up and still didn't want to go to school. I tell you, I never knew. I never knew that the struggles that we all had during our time period, that things was going to be the way they are today. I never knew that. I never knew. We struggled. We struggled as a whole, as people as a whole, to get a job, hoping that we get a job, begging from one pillar to the next, going down one alley to the next, and then when you get one, you blow it like you do. Look at it. My own son, my child. I talked to him since he was a little boy. I never knew that he was going to turn around like the way he did. You know what he did? I know y'all don't want to hear what he did. I never knew that when people were going through, when they're going through things, situations in their lives, when a storm comes through, like the weatherman just said, I never knew. I never knew when that storm hit that people, you know, some things you can't scratch it. Some things you gotta let go. So I move this to the middle. And I scratch the head and miss it. Because I never knew. I never knew. You sit around here and look at the whole thing because I never knew this. How did you ever know my situation in my house? When a storm came through, it blew everything that I had. I ain't have but one thing left. And the reason why, there was people just like him, looting, taking every little bit that I had left. Why? Is it more valuable to him than it is to me? I never knew. I'm going to tell you, last but not least, it's very important that you understand what I'm saying to you. I never knew that when I came up, you told me. You said, vote for that person. Put them in house. Vote for that person. Put them in house. I never knew that they would be doing the same thing as he did. I said I never knew. It ain't about race. It's about choices. It ain't about where you live at because we're all one people. It's not about that. It's about what we choose to do. I never knew that. Why do y'all tell me? Why do y'all tell me? Because I would have never let him out his mama. I tell him to get back in. Go to your mama, boy. Go to your mama and tell your mama to put you back in. Don't you ever come to my house again. Don't do me another favor. Don't tell nobody your family. I'll tell you the truth. Don't we wish we can do that? I know there's a lot of kids out there. I wish I could do that. Anybody want a bill? Because these are my children's bills. These are not mine. They're not mine. You know, you get the bill. Oh, shit. I can't even live right no more. Who is it? Your friend. Oh, well, come in. Come in. You know, I'm having problems. Don't come here talking about your kids. Because you like coming over here talking about your children.
That's the best thing to talk about in my life.
Well, I don't want you kids over here talking about. There nobody here came in here to talk about their kids, did y'all?
Yeah. I know.
Huh?
I'm talking about.
You got something you say?
You're the only somebody I can talk to.
Well, you talking to me, you can talk to them.
Well,
Because they better understood than I am.
I got a daughter that got 4 kids.
You got a daughter and 4 kids?
Yeah.
You ain't got no money, do you?
He
ain't got no money. He ain't got no money, do he?
No.
He got a daughter and 4 kids. He ain't got no money.
No. And I heard she's on her way over here.
Over here?
So, where you going?
Getting
Where
ghosts.
you going?
I like kids problems already. I don't need to hear about
See what I go through? Who got 4 kids? I got 4 kids. I got a daughter with 4 kids. They mine. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. You ain't got no money. Don't come in.
Hi, Daddy.
Nice to see you too. What is it?
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just coming to see you to see how you're doing.
Oh, I'm fine. What is it? Don't smile. What is it?
Can you do me a favor?
Favor? You making favors anymore? What is it?
I need some money.
How much?
Not a lot.
What is not a lot?
200.
Woo!
Daddy! Please, Daddy, I
200.
need it.
Today is Saturday, tomorrow is Father's Day, and you telling me you need some money?
Yes, please. I need it for something. I'll give it to you. Please, Daddy.
You're 21 years old, right? What have you gave me back at 21 years?
$20.
$20. And now you said you need 200.
I'll give it back to you, Daddy.
All right. Okay.
Daddy.
Okay, it'll work. It works. Here, take it. This is my last. That's it. That's all. What else? Are you leaving? Where you going? I heard thank you, but where's the baby?
Thank you, Daddy. Love you. See you later.
See what I'm saying? Thank you, Daddy. Love you. Didn't say I'm gonna pay you back tomorrow or the next day.
Don't forget to give the baby, please.
So she leave the baby behind. See, that's me. I gotta take care of the baby. Thank you.
Well, I took care of that problem, didn't I? Yeah. Well, I want to just say this here to y'all. It's not too often I say something good about people I don't like. But I tried to narrow it down. I want y'all to know that this is not a part of the show, but it was brought to my attention that I needed to come out and say some things to some people that's in the audience. Because a lady asked me a question. She said, now, if you see the lady with the black toenails with the ring on her toe, tell her that she needs some foot powder. I said, well, I'm not going to do
that because it's embarrassing to do that. Right? And then I come out there and I try to be understanding to it all because I try to listen to everybody's complaint. They say, if you see the lady, she's from Pittsburgh, and she's from Pittsburgh, and she might be in the first row, tell her that you have deodorant for her. I said, tell her you have deodorant for her. I said, I'm not going to do that because it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a two to go. I have two to go. And I want you to know this. Tell the lady that's from Indiana, there's no place in here to sell drugs. People in here don't do drugs. I don't mean to say that. I don't mean to say that she's sitting in the front. I ain't going to say it. I'm not going to say it. And I want y'all to know that we're going to have a little dance contest for who can do the best dance of the Stevie Crunch when the show is over. But I'm not going to do that right now. But I also want y'all to know that doing the dance contest is this. We ain't going to have nobody to do this. She's about to feel for sick, bro. This is how she thinks. I'm not going to say it. And we're not going to have anybody doing the cat. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to have nobody doing the cat.
Oh, that's nasty. That's real nasty.
I might need that foot part myself. It's okay. It's okay. I just want y'all to know it's okay. Well, me and Rich has got a clear understanding. We wanted to talk to y'all in reference about are the kids. I didn't know what to say about it. Wait a minute. Okay. Be sure this foot here started sweating more. Hey, you got any foot washes here? That'll help me. All right. We want to say in reference about the kids because I really want y'all to know this here. I say kids because I'm kind of tired. I say kids because your parents are kind of tired. We're struggling in a slow economy. We're struggling to make things meet. And we wanted to ask y'all, could y'all help us out? If you're a kid and your parents are taking, you should understand. Because it's hard enough for us to look at our bills and wonder how we're going to make the next month than it is to deal with a child and their wants. I say wants because their needs we're providing for. I say it's hard for us when we're already battling enough. It's hard for us when you come along and you said, I want the new Jordans. When the shoes you see me having on, I done had them for the last 2 or 3 years. Yes, I bring these out. These are my summer shoes. Just like you meet a rich person and they come across in there and they look at their summer car. These are my summer shoes. The only thing I ask for somebody to do for me is probably file my toenails a little bit. And probably clean between my toes otherwise. So I'm asking, is there any volunteers to do that? If I don't have a volunteer to do that, then I shouldn't have a child to come up and ask me for things I don't have. Because I was able to have somebody to do this, then I'm definitely able to have somebody to be able to buy you a pair of tennis shoes. But until you're able to do this, then I have no understanding. Because we're all struggling as one race. We're all up under one roof. I don't care where we're at. Y'all don't understand. I said I don't care where we're at. Because every part of the world, based on what you're having to see here, we're all having issues. If you don't think we're having issues, you don't think that we're rich or poor, then come visit us. You don't think there's crime, then come visit us. When you talk about this here, talk about the simple fact about it. He talked about what was national, international. Because the problem amongst all of us, our kids, I'm going to tell you about our kids. And I'm going to tell you about you. I don't mean to talk about you in your face because it's wrong for me to do that. It's wrong for me to sit over here and say, you're not willing to make the sacrifices that you're asking your kids to. Is this missing here? I hate to mess up my hairline.
Child.
Y'all understand, don't you? You know, I got this way right here because I have a child. I'm gonna say, I have a child. That if you'll ever see this hair grow, you'll know it ain't nothing but this here that'll be grown. Because everything else is off. But I got a child. I got a child just like you. But I also understand in reference about you. I'm not going to talk anymore because talking is not going to do me any good because that's for the people who would like to listen to you. Not you. You don't want to listen because you don't want to make the sacrifices that need to be made. You don't want to sit up in here and make the cutbacks because the economy is not your problem. On the next play, when we get ready to have the next play, I'm going to tell you why the economy is the way it is. And I'm going to tell you why the teachers did what they did. Why the teachers did what they did. I'm not going to say anything because you don't want to listen to me. But I'm going to come back here.